Hey Scott, this is Brittany. I promised to provide you a quick video. So you're probably asking why I like to send these over. Well, I realize that small business owners are so busy taking care of their own customers and running their own business, they don't have time to learn how to get more customers. And oftentimes the only thing stopping them is knowing who is an expert and who is not. Some people will take this information and try to do it themselves, and some people will have contact me. Either way is fine. It's just a action plan that we can do for you. And I'm going to be going over 3 tips today. I'm going to be going over content, backlinks, and citations. So the first thing I'm going to go over is the content on your homepage. First, I like this really engaging video right here on the top that you have on your website. What I'm looking for is how many words that you have. Now, there's not a whole lot of content here. You have about probably 100 words or so on your homepage, and I don't see any keywords except for possibly North Georgia Paving Company as your header on your video. That would be a good example of a keyword. So on your homepage, we do recommend anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 words, depending on your competition and number of keywords needed. So the reason for this is because content is king, and it gives you authority in Google's eyes. So you definitely want to have a lot more content there. So real quick, a keyword is anything someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So for example, I opened up a Google search and I used Jasper GA Sealcoating Company. This is a great example of a buyer intent keyword because it's service specific. I'm looking for a seal coating company, and it's also location specific in Jasper, Georgia, or Jasper GA. And you can put these keywords throughout your content to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be found for. So in this search result, we first have here these Google ads, where 5% of people will choose one of these businesses to do the service they're looking for. And below that, we have something called the Google Map Pack. And this is where 30% of consumers will choose one of these top 3 businesses here to have their service done. And I realize you guys don't have a Google business profile, so you definitely want to have one as well to increase your online presence in your business. And below that, we have the organic search result, where 60 to 70% of consumers will choose one of these businesses to perform their service. So looking at the first spot, we have Home Advisor, which is a directory. But in the first result, we have a company called Pierce Paving. So I went ahead and I also brought up their website here. And they have a little bit more content. They have a good-looking site. They have 350 words, but it's still not the recommended amount of words that you could have. But they do have these service pages for all of the cities that they serve, which is really good for capturing some more traffic. And I also did a more broad search as well. I used North Georgia Asphalt Paving just to see what would come up first. And the first spot on the organic is Northwest Georgia Paving. So I also brought up their website. They have a nice looking website. They have quite a few, good amount of words here. They have 900 words on their homepage. It's not a whole lot of content here as far as like photos and other aspects, but they are ranking for some keywords, and I'm going to show that to you a little bit later on. So we just went over content briefly. Next, I want to go over backlinks. So this is a page program called Ahrefs, which I like to use to research websites, and I put your website in here as well as those 2 competitors that I brought up as well. First, I'm going to go over these 2 ratings here. We have something called a DR rating and something called a UR rating. DR rating is essentially just a power rating Google gives to your website, and UR rating is a trust rating. And both of these are raised by backlinks. So a backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another via a clickable or hyperlinked text. And these links act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google uses to build trust in your business by seeing others vouching for you or pointing back at you. So essentially, it's like a popularity contest where the people with the most votes or points at their website wins. However, it is worth noting not all links are created equal. The best ones to have are those that are relevant to your industry and from local websites. Those will work the best. So looking at the backlinks, you guys have one backlink right now. It's not a whole lot going on as far as your backlinks or referring domains, but right now you have one referring domain pointing to one backlink. Looking at Pierce Paving, using that Jasper GA Sealcoating Company keyword, they have 9 referring domains pointing to 34 backlinks. Now, I'm not going to get too technical here, but their DR rating, their authority rating, or power rating, is not high or really moving anywhere, just due to the fact that they have low quality, kind of spammy backlinks. That's why that's 0. Looking at Northwest Georgia, it's kind of the same thing there, but they have 39 referring domains pointing to 130 backlinks. So you definitely want to have not only quality backlinks, but you also want to beat your competitors in the quantity as well, and kind of capture some of those same good ones that they have. Alright, so we briefly just went over backlinks. Next, I want to go over citations. So a citation is anywhere your business name, number, and address are shown exactly as per a Google Business profile, like we see here in the beginning of this search result. And this is extremely important because citations help you rank for local businesses, and this can generate huge amounts of revenue when you are one of these top spots there. And citations are directories like Yelp, Angie, Expertise, Better Business Bureau. There's hundreds of others out there, and social media accounts as well. But the idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. So the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you, and once Google sees you more often than your competitors, the more likely it is that you rank above them. So we just went over content, backlinks, and citations. Once you have all 3 of those, you'll be able to start to outgrow your competitors. And I just wanted to go over one last thing as well, just kind of show you a little bit of the search volume that's out there on your competitors' websites. So first, right now you're not getting any organic traffic to your website. Pierce Paving, they're getting 7, and Northwest Georgia Pavers, they're getting 65. So let's look at some of the search volume that they have and the keywords on their website. So Pierce Paving, they have some really good examples. They have a couple. So they have driveway sealing, Marietta, GA. That's a good one. So there's 100 people searching for that term per month. Asphalt companies, Marietta, GA. There's 30 people searching for that term per month. And asphalt paving, Marietta, GA. There's 40 people searching for that per month. So there's some good. Those are just a few great buyer intent keyword examples and some of the volume that is possible to capture on that. Look at Northwest Georgia and their keywords. They have Northwest Georgia Paving, that's a good one, 90 search volume per month. Northwest GA Paving, 40 per month. Now these are very similar keywords, but they're separate in Google's eyes. We've got Northwest Asphalt, 900 people are looking for that per month. That's a lot of people. We have, let's see if we find anything else. GA Paving Construction, 20 searches per month. Paving companies in Georgia, 10. Well, that just was to give you an idea of some of the organic keywords that they have on their website that you can capture some of that traffic as well. And there's probably a lot more out there also. Well, that about covers it for today. I just wanted to show this to you to provide you some valuable educational content. Thank you so much for allowing me to serve you. I hope this was helpful. I'd appreciate some feedback and hope to talk with you further about your business goals.